Hi, today I'm making Arabian ice cream. It's different than the regular ice cream. It has two main ingredients that we are not used to here in Canada. First of all, this is the muscade. It's called muscade or Arabian gum. It's a kind of plant. You can't use it like that. It's very hard. We have to grind it with sugar to get it powdered. First of all, we'll add 3 cups of milk. Everything on cold. We do not use the heat now. With 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. We just mix it very well, whisk it very well so that it's incorporated with the milk. Then we add the muscade that's grinded with sugar. It gives a very nice taste, different taste than the regular ice cream. We have 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Everything, as I said, just on with cold water, cold milk. 1.5 cup of cream, cooking cream. And 1/2 cup of sugar. Now, when it's very well mixed, we'll start cooking. First on medium heat. This is how we buy the muscade at the store. It's usually near the cash. They keep it because it's expensive and they want to keep an eye on it. So this is how it's near the cash at any Lebanese store. Now we put it on high. And you should keep on stirring it so the cornstarch will be cooked. As you've noticed, I always use the same spoon, the wooden spoon, for my pastry, for my desserts, because I don't like to mix it with the other spoons that I use for onions or garlic. So just try to keep a spoon different than the others to use it for pastry or for creams. Now it's getting thicker and thicker. You can use this way to make a pudding, a milk pudding, and then you can add chocolate to it. It will be a chocolate pudding. It's so delicious with chocolate. Look, it should be like that, smooth and creamy. Now we strain it in a bowl. And put it in the fridge for 3 hours to get cold. Now we'll continue on making this Arabian ice cream. Everything is cold, like the Alrabية that we did before was in the fridge. The mixer here and all the parts were in the freezer. Now we'll add the sahlab. Sahlab is a traditional hot drink in Turkey and all the Arabian country. They get it from a very famous plant in Turkey. Now we'll add the 80 grams of sahlab, 1.5 cup of cream. Cooking cream is very good because it's heavy. We'll mix it little by little, not so fast. We'll start adding the العربية. Mix it on low. Now it's ready. I'll stop mixing it, and I'll put it in the freezer for 1 hour. After 1 hour, I'll take it out, mix it a little bit, and then put it back in the freezer. This procedure, I'll make it 3 times. I'll show you later how I'll do it. But now, I'll put it in the freezer. This is the first time I'm taking it out of the freezer after 1 hour. I'll mix it for a few seconds and then return it back to the freezer. This procedure, I'll do it another 2 times. Like, it should be done 3 times. This is the first time. Mix it. This is the 3rd time I'm mixing it. Like every time, for 3 times, I mix it, put it in the freezer for 1 hour, and then I'll take it out, mix it another time, and leave it in the freezer for 1 hour. Now this is the 3rd time. At the beginning on slow speed, and then I'll put it on higher speed. Now this is enough. On a baking sheet, I line it with parchment paper and spread the pistachio, crushed pistachio, not very thin pistachio, like crushed. Just pour the ice cream. And this is the second one. ما فهمت. This is another roll of ice cream. It will be rolled like Swiss roll when it's cold. Now when I put it here in the over the pistachio, I'll keep it in the freezer for 3 hours, at least 3 hours, and then we'll roll it like a Swiss roll. You can just use one baking sheet, big one. You'll have a big roll. But I prefer to do it in smaller baking sheet because the roll will be smaller and it's good for a small family or for a gathering. Now this is ready. I'll cover it with plastic wrap and put it in the freezer for 3 hours. Now after 3 hours in the freezer, our ice cream is ready to be rolled. It's just at the beginning a little bit difficult, but then it will work so easily. Just press it a little bit while rolling the parchment paper. Now I'll cover it with the parchment paper another time. I'll wrap it with the parchment paper and then with the plastic film or wrap. Look how nice the pistachio with the ice cream, and it tastes so good. Now we'll have to put it another time in the freezer for at least 24 hours. As you roll it down, press it firmly. I'll wrap it with another plastic wrap. This is the second plastic wrap so that it stays firm and good in the freezer for tomorrow to be eaten. and صحتين. This is the after 24 hours in the freezer. Look how nice it looks from the inside and outside pistachio. صحتين.